Hello students, this is a class of class 7 and we are in chapter 1, that is number revision. Today we will discuss exercise 1. Along with this I will tell you few properties of integers. Yesterday, last class as we discussed what is integer. Let us reiterate what is integer. Before this, what is natural number? Natural number is the number which starts with 1 and goes to all positive integer till the last number with what we know. Okay, the greatest natural number we cannot tell, because if you say greatest natural number is 100 crore, if you add 1, that will be 100 crore 1. Okay, so the exact greatest natural number we cannot say. If we add a 0 in this, that will be whole number, and if in this 0 we add this negative numbers, this completely called integer. Your entire exercise is based on this. Let us try to solve all the questions. Okay. In the meanwhile, in between I will tell you some of the properties of integer when and where required. Okay. The first question is fill in the blanks with suitable signs. Greater than, smaller than, or equal to. In this first question is minus 2 into 9 is dash minus 3 into 9. Okay. As you can see, this is minus sign, here is no sign, that means plus sign. Okay. Minus multiplication of plus is minus. I will write this for you. Minus into plus becomes minus. Plus into minus becomes minus. Minus into minus equals to plus, and plus into plus becomes plus. Okay, this thing you need to remember. The easier method to remember this is if you see 1 minus and 1 plus, that will be always minus. Here 1 minus, 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 minus. Okay, if both are same, means if there are 2 minus or 2 plus, the sign will be plus. What we are talking about? We are talking about this multiplication of signs. Okay. In between I will tell you this type of things also. So minus into plus is minus. 2 into 9 is 18. Here minus into plus is minus. 3 into 9 is 27. So which one should be the greater? If you write in the number line, if minus 1 will be there, minus 2 is the left side. So which one will be greater? Here, if 1 is written here and 2 is written here, 2 will be greater than 1. But in case of negative number, if you comes to the left hand side of the number line, that will be more lesser number than this one. As you can see, the 0 is greater than minus 1. So this will be the greater one. Okay, this one will be the lesser one. The sign will be this. This minus 18 is greater than minus 27. Okay. Next question is 3 into minus 5 into minus 2 minus 5 into 6. Okay, let's solve this. Plus into minus is minus. 3 into 5, 15 into minus 2. Minus into minus is plus. 15 into 3 is 30. Minus into plus is minus. 5 into 6 is 30. Okay. This is plus, this is minus. Obviously, this one is greater. Right? Third, 2 into minus 6 into 0 minus 3 into 4. Okay. So, if you find a 0 anywhere in multiplication, that because of this 0, all the numbers become 0 only. Okay, irrespective of that is plus or minus. Means if it is a positive number or a negative number, irrespective of that, if any number is multiplied with 0, that becomes 0. Okay, and this is minus into plus is minus. 3 into 4 is 12. So because 0 is greater than 12, the sign will be this, greater than, right? Next question. 4 into 9 dash minus 2 into 9 into minus 2 plus 4 9 ja 36 minus into plus minus 2 9 ja 18 into minus 2 minus into minus plus 18 into 3 36 and 36. There is no sign means plus, so both are equal, right? Then the next one is minus 5 into minus 6 into 2 minus 2 into 5 into minus 6. Okay. Minus into minus plus 5 into 6 30, 30 into 2 60. Minus into plus minus 2 into 5 10, minus into minus plus 10 into 6 30. So because this is also plus, so equals, right? So this is the first question where we need to put the correct symbols. Okay, let us move ahead. Hope this is clear to you. Next question. In the next question, let us understand what is asked. Okay, it says find out the product. Product means multiplication. Find out the product. First one is minus 8 into 5 into 4. So minus into plus minus 8 into 5 40 into 4. minus into plus minus 40 into 4 160. 4 4 just 16 and 0 becomes 0. So this, the answer of this one will be 160. Okay. Next one is minus 9 into 0 into minus 2. I already told you, whenever there is a 0 in the multiplication, the entire thing will be 0. You need not to multiply all this thing. If you see a 0 and multiplication sign, you can put a 0. So answer will be 0 for this one. Okay. Third, minus 42 into 6 into 3. Now, I would like to tell you a property of integer. As we know, all the negative, positive and 0, all the numbers are integer. There is a property of integer which I like to tell here, because if you multiply 42 with this 6, this may take time to you, right? So there is a property, the property is called associative property. Associative property of integer. Okay, what is integer? Any number from any negative number like minus 3, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, any number till here, any number till here. Okay. So if there are integer which has 3 numbers, a like a into b into c can be equal to a into b into c. What does that mean? That means if it is in multiplication, we can take this group or this group or this group also. Okay, we can write like this also. Okay, this is associative property of integer. This will apply here. How will apply? Let us see. So this number is also multiplication in multiplication, so we'll multiply first this 18. Okay, now 6 3 is 18. Now it becomes easier for us, right? So minus 42 into 18. Firstly, minus into plus becomes minus. Our answer will be in minus. Let us multiply this. 8 2 is 16, 8 4 is 32 and 1 33. 1 2 is 2, 1 4 is 4, 6 5 7. So our answer will be minus 7 5 6. Now this becomes easier, right? Like this associative property, there is one more property. Basically, there are few more properties which I'll tell you the time being, whenever it required. Before associative property, there is one more property that is called commutative property. Commutative property. Okay, that is what if a plus b, then it could be, we can write b plus a also. Like if I write minus 3 plus 7, I can write like this also. Okay, this is called commutative property. Okay, along with this, there is one more property which is called distributive property. What is that? If a is multiplied with b and c, it can be written that a into b plus a into c. Like suppose if we have minus 3 here into 2 plus 5, we can write like minus 3 into 2 plus minus 3 into 5. This is distributive property. Okay, you'll able to understand this. Once you go through this, you'll able to understand. We have lots of questions in this exercise, so we will able to understand. Okay, if you do not understand fully, then do not worry. Step by step you will able to understand. Okay, this third question done. Let's take the fourth question. Fourth is 5 into minus 75 into minus 7. Again, as I told you, we can take any of the number. What you need to do is the smaller number, because you can easily multiply these numbers. 5 into always remember, whenever you multiply, you need to first multiply signs. Here there is plus sign. Plus into minus becomes minus. 5 into 7 minus 35. Why we took these two numbers? These are smaller numbers. Okay, so it will be easier for us to multiply. Okay, then minus into minus is plus. If you multiply this 35 with, now we did not write plus sign, so we remove that. This will be like this. Now 5 5 ja 25, 5 3 ja 15 into 17, 7 5 ja 35, 7 3 ja 21 and 3 24. Right? 7 5 12. This is 6 and 2. So our answer should be 2625. Easy. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. This is minus 30 into 25. Minus 30 into minus 25 into 8. Minus 30 into minus 25 into 8. Okay. You may think this is a bigger number to multiply, but it is not. Let me tell you how. Do you know that 30 is what? 30 is basically 3 into 10. Right? So let us write this 3 into 10 and now this 8. We'll solve this one later. Okay? So 8 3 ja is 24. Minus into plus is minus always. And then into 80. Right? Sorry. Wait. We can write like this. Now if you just multiply 8 with 3, that will be 24 with minus sign, minus into plus minus, and a 0. Add a 0. Okay? Because whenever you have zeros multiplied, just add one more 0. Okay? Because 8 10 ja is what? 80. Okay? So here is 8 3 ja 24. 24 into 10. 24 into 10 will be what? 240. So now we need to just multiply this 24 into 25. Of course there is a minus sign. Minus into minus is plus. So that's why I didn't write. 5 4 ja 20. 5 2 ja 10 and 2 12. 2 4 ja 8. 2 2 ja 4. So this becomes 600. And this 0 always remember. So put a 0. So this becomes 6,000. Right? So our answer will be 6,000. Right? There are few more questions in this. We need to now, next question is we need to find the quotient. Okay. In this question we will find product. Product will multiply. Now we will find quotient. Quotient means we need to divide. Quotient. Okay. If you remember, we have a dividend here, divisor here, the number which divides the number, and this is the number which has to divide, and whatever we get here is called quotient, and if we have something left, that is called remainder, right? So in this question we need to find quotient. First one is minus 80 divided by 16. Okay, minus 80 upon 16 we can write, and this is the divide sign. As you can see, whenever you see a plus and a minus sign in a denominator and numerator, for some time being forget the signs. Just divide numbers, what you did till the previous class. So what we see, this is divisible by 2, and this is also divisible by 2. So this is 2 8 ja, this will be 2 4 ja, and a 0, 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 4, and 0 4 1 ja, and 4 5 ja. Okay. As we have minus sign here, put a minus. Okay, so our answer will be minus 5. What if this is also minus? This both will be cancelled and our answer will be in plus. Okay, understood? Do not worry, we will do more questions, so this will be very clear to you. Okay, note down this. Next question is minus 24 divided by minus 8. Minus 24 divided by minus 8. If you see a minus sign in both numerator as well as denominator, cancel it out. Okay? Cancel it. Okay? Why we are cancelling it? Because if we multiply with minus 1 both sides, numerator and denominator, okay, if we can do this operation, we can multiply this both thing with both numerator and denominator with the same thing. Okay, this will be what? Minus into minus plus. Okay, minus into minus plus. So that's what we are doing here. Okay, whenever you see a minus in denominator as well as numerator, cancel it. Okay, now you can easily see that 8 1 ja, 8 3 ja. So our answer will be 3. Right? Next is 650 divided by minus 13. Okay, as I told you, you need not to worry about sign now, just divide the number. If you see, this is 13 and 13 5 ja is 65, so 13 1 ja 13, 13 5 ja 65, and a 0 is here, so 50. But what about sign? If there is a negative sign in denominator, okay, what you can do is multiply this with minus 1 and minus 1. This minus and this minus becomes plus and the numerator become minus. So that will be the answer. Okay. This will be upon 1. So we need not to write upon 1. So this will be the answer. Minus 50. Okay. Now let us do some more questions. Fourth one is 170 minus 170 divided by minus 70. As you can see, both having minus sign, means numerator and denominator. So we can cancel both these things. 17 1 ja 17 and 0. So our answer will be 10 only. Okay. Next, minus 256 divided by 16. Okay. If you see, this can be both divided by, for whenever you have one sign plus or minus, means one plus and one minus c. If you see, they just divide numbers only. Okay. If you see the 16 1 ja 16, 16 1 ja 16, what left 9, and here 9 6, so 96. 16 6 ja 96. Okay, as we have minus sign over here, so this would be minus 16. Okay, hope this is clear to you. Minus 170 divided by minus 1. As I told you earlier, if you have minus sign both in numerator and denominator, just cancel this both. Okay. And as you can see, if a number having a denominator of 1, that means we can write like this only. So that will be the answer. Okay. Next question is, if 0 divided by minus 18. Always remember, if a number is 0 is there in division as well as in multiplication. If you see a 0, just write 0. Okay. If 0 is multiplied with any number, that will be 0 only. If 0 is divided with any number, that will be 0 only. But 0 should not be in denominator, it should be in numerator only. Okay. Next question is 19 divided by minus 19. Divided by minus 19. As I already told you, if there is 1 plus 1 minus, forget about the sign, just divide number. What you get? 1 multiply with minus 1 both sides. So vertical. This will be minus 1 upon 1, so minus 1 only. Because there is minus sign in denominator, what we did is we multiply both numerator as well as denominator with minus sign, minus 1, that is, when we multiply, plus into minus becomes minus, minus into minus becomes plus. As if there is in denominator 1 only, so we can remove this. Means if we do not write, that doesn't make any difference. So we only write minus 1. This is the last question of today. 200 divided by minus 10. Okay. If you see a number where the unit place, in unit place you can find there is a 0 in numerator and denominator, just cancel this. Both can be divided by 10. So our answer will be 20 upon minus 1. That we can write upon minus 1. Just like this. And this will be minus 20 upon 1. So minus 20. Okay. We already completed third question of this exercise, exercise 1, that is. I hope this is clear to you. Do see the video twice or thrice if you do not understand any part. And when you already gone through the video, try to solve this question by your own. If you can move forward, that is very good. From the next classes, I will be going to give you more homeworks. Okay, thank you for now. Bye.